How did you guys kind of hunker in, and especially in the serve and pass battle in that last set?
Yeah, they're serving really tough. They're a great serving team. Like, props to them. They must work on it a lot because they're hitting us deep and then they're mixing it up. So I think that we kind of, after the second set, we came in and we were like, okay, we got to go trust our training. We've worked hard for this. We serve tough as well in practice. We just have to go back to the basics, calm down a little bit. When we start to mess up serving and passing, it's because we're just trying to do too much. So I think that after the second set, we were like, okay, slow it down a little bit, go back to the basics, and then that's played off for us.
You knew that Arkansas ran a really fast offense coming in, but were you surprised by the speed when you saw it in person?
Yeah, we've been practicing it, we've worked on it, but it's different when you're actually in a game and like they set the ball so quickly. But in the first set, you can tell it kind of took us off guard. But we got ourselves back together, we adjusted to it, and I mean, Becca had so many blocks, so we worked well together.
In serve receive, when Harper's back there, sometimes it's just you and Lexi back there splitting it 50-50. How, maybe stressful or kind of fun is that?
Well, before practices, me and Lexi go out early and we work on that, obviously without Harper, but we work on shifting and stuff, just because if Harper's struggling or we just want a different look, we'll work on that. So it's definitely a little stressful to have to pass the whole court, but we just make sure that we're stopped, ready to move, and some teams know we're going to do it and they'll serve really well, but we just have to fight it up to the middle of the court.
So at the last point, what were the emotions that ran through you?
Yeah, so she lined up to Lexi, and I was like, okay, so she's to Lexi and Harper. She's not serving to me, I don't think. And I had full confidence that Lexi was going to pass a perfect ball, and I was like, okay, like that, I dare you to serve Lexi, see what happens. And so when it was sailing out of bounds, I was screaming, and then when it finally hit the ground, I was like, I don't even know what went through my body, but just so many emotions just went through, and I was just so happy and proud of my teammates for grinding that game out.
How have you personally adjusted to this tournament and just the big routine difference it has?
Yeah, obviously I've never been here before and I've never been at this level. So I've had some ups and downs, but just talking to my coaches, they are just an amazing source for me when I need them. So I'll go to them and I'll talk to them. They'll get me through it. We work through it. We go train some more. I stay after practice when I can, and we just do everything that I can, and they've just been an amazing source for me to go to and to help me get through those ups and downs.
How are you going to approach the Final Four mentally even now?
I think I'm just going to tell myself to be myself. I know the type of player that I am, and I'm just going to trust my teammates and hope that they trust me, and I think that going into the Final Four, we have so much belief in each other that that's going to take us all the way.
Who is your defensive MVP from the game tonight?
Honestly, I think Becca. She had 12 blocks. That girl's amazing. It's so easy to play defense around her because I just can set up where she's not and they hit it there because they can't get around her. So I think Becca, she's a brick wall up there.
How huge was it for her to get that block going, especially when you guys were struggling to slow them down?
Yeah, it's amazing, and we knew that she was going to get it together. We knew that everyone was going to get together. They run a fast offense. We're not used to it. So once we got used to it, that goes up every single time, and that girl just, us together, is crazy out there, but when she got it going, we were in each other's faces. Oh, it was so fun. Okay.